Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
Orlando's rock station, and Ask Taco with world-renowned life coach LCTB, brought to you by Petty's Meats, State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4. I know you just dropped your massive turducken order on them. How many are you feeding this year? I dropped my order last week, and they said I could pick them up on the way out of here today. How many people am I feeding this year? I mean, last year, I think you bought, it was like 24 turduckens plus all the sides and stuff. Yeah, once the word gets out, kind of like the word got out with, trick-or-treaters coming by my house and getting full bags of candy bars. Right. It's the same kind of thing with turduckens. Once they realized that the life coach was going to have that, they go, oh, well, I need to go there next year. So I had to double it up. I'm up to 25. Actually, 25. You actually give an entire turducken to each of your Thanksgiving guests? No. We have chefs there cut them all up and everything so that, it's like a traditional, non-traditional kind of thing. In all seriousness, Petty's has you covered for Thanksgiving on all fronts. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to do other, put it all together yourself, they can do it for you. Just warm it up and serve it. It's awesome. Trust me. Been there, done it. Plus, you get a nice cold beer while you're in there placing your order for free. So, how you doing? Good. What are your Thanksgiving plans? We went from originally thinking it was just going to be me and the wife to we've got 8 now. Wow. Yeah. That's a pretty big change. It's not quite going from 50 to 100 like mine did, but. Well, not all of us can be of your, level of prominence. So. All right, let's get to these questions at 22526. Remember, if we don't get to yours, levels of prominence or whatever, if we don't get to yours, we will we'll print them up for the next time. We do have LCTB up on Facebook Live right now. We did get clearance. Thank you for your legal team for no problem getting that cleared away. I need your assistance, LC. I'm having severe anxiety, and I'm convinced it's from my debris pile. Crews finally picked up the first one a week and a half ago. As soon as it was finally gone, after being there a month, another storm hit, and now I have another debris pile stressing me out. You're not alone on this. Look, you can either use the double D approach, which is go to the dump dummy. Pretty simple. Or you could go to a debris pile anonymous meeting. They have those? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I told the person they're not alone on this. Many people suffer. I mean, when you walk in, it's just like the other thing. You introduce yourself. Hey, I'm John. John. I have debris pile anxiety. And they say, hi, John. But they're quite serious. I mean, they'll give you the help that you need. They'll get you through it. They wear shirts with the no symbol, and it has a tree branch on it. It's like no tree branches, and they have another. I saw another shirt the other day. Leaves can leave. Now it's wild. Are those meetings loaded with people fire down coffee and smoking cigarettes? Oh yeah, you got to smoke outside now. Yeah, but you still coffee. Just put $1 in to help pay for the coffee. LC, I've actually been more concerned about the environment lately, and. With the amount of beer I drink, is it environmentally better for me to drink cans or bottles? Good question. Actually, great question. Most would think bottles because it eventually turns into sand, to cover the beaches. I mean, at the beginning, people's feet are so. It kind of you've seen beach sand, right? That or the glass. Sure. The sea glass or whatever. Yeah. But I have a better solution for the environment. Not bottles or cans. Kegs. Get a kegerator. It's a refill-a-rama, huh? Yeah, you're going to be saving the environment one day at a time. Also becoming an alcoholic. but saving the environment, right? Just swap them out. Yeah. Life coach, I have a tree that I need cut down, but I don't want my neighbors reporting me, so I found a guy that'll do it at night. Thoughts? Yeah. Thoughts. Your neighbors are never going to know. Under the cover of darkness. Yeah. Not to mention, that kind of sounds like an insurance nightmare waiting to happen, right? This Yahoo who agrees to cut in the middle of the night out there cutting in the dark. This is one of those, hey, we were in your neighborhood, guys. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'll be back at 9 o'clock so your neighbors don't report to the HOA. You don't have to pay. You don't have to plant 4 more trees or whatever it is. Buy them a car.
Your state license number is 3 question marks?
No, it's 87543. Could you give me that again? 67294. I guess you could just maybe get somebody with a big truck, have them tie a rope on the back, and we've seen the video where the bumper usually gets pulled off.
Right.
It's worth a try. It's a lot less noisy than cranking a chainsaw at nighttime, you dummy. LC, last night's launch made me think those astronauts have to be so mentally and physically stable. Have you ever counseled any of them?
Yeah. It was an unmanned launch.
Well, usually they have man on them, and woman, for that matter, because it's, we're going to have a trans soon up in the rocket.
A what?
A transgender up in the rocket soon.
Something else.
What'd you hear?
Nothing.
You hearing things again?
No.
Do you need another session?
The voices, yes.
Yeah. But have I ever counseled any of them? Yeah, they don't only need that physical stuff you're talking about, but the mental side. I mean, does the name John Glenn ring a bell? Actually, it wasn't him as much as a guy named John and none of the guy named Glenn. Both had major gambling problems and drinking problems, which might have become worse after our counseling trip to Vegas. Godspeed, guys. John and Glenn. This question's for the life coach. I'm recently divorced, but it feels like I'm still married without the benefits because every time I turn around, I still have the question for... I still have to... Oh, my God. Have you ever heard of a comma? Oh, let me try to put commas in. This question's for the life coach. I'm recently divorced, but it feels like I'm still married without the benefits because every time I turn around, I still have to answer for whatever I'm doing at the present moment. Even though it's none of her business, what do I do? Again, first off, commas are important. I don't want to sound like your nagging wife.
Never.
There's not one comma in there, Lynch. Look!
Never overestimate the importance of commas.
Yeah.
Change the whole feel of a sentence.
I've seen that meme.
Meaning. Yeah.
I've seen that meme before about eat your children or something. I love eating, and I love eating my family. As for having to answer to her all the time, dude, don't do it. And wait, did you turn the GPS on your phone off? You know how they have the little track my iPhone things or the GPS? Does she know everywhere you're going? Is that why she's bugging you?
Wow.
That could be what it is. She sees them like, I see you over at the Wing House in Twin Peaks. Rachel's, what are you doing? Maybe you should answer. Say, what am I doing? I'm up at Rachel's looking at some boobs. What are you doing? Getting ready to lap her. I wish you'd let me lap her. $3,400 repair bill for my 20-year-old car with 235,000 miles is more than the car is worth. Best move. What am I, that guy on the weekends? Answering car questions?
Mechanic guy.
No, John, the radio dude that we have on the weekends.
Oh.
Saturday, John Wolf Clares. Yeah. Anyway.
Something like that.
$3,400 repair bill for my 20-year-old car with 235,000 miles. It's more than the car is worth. Best move. It sounds like you already answered your own question. Don't repair it, right? Use the $3,400 on a used car with less mileage, right? That's reliable. You could get a pretty damn good car for $3,400. And for your car, you could either, do a lake drive where you drive to the lake and kind of jump out, take the plate in there, plate off at registration.
Stolen.
Just say it happened during the hurricanes. It's in the flood. Or you could scrap it. Probably get $500 scrapping, right?
Yeah, you could do one of those push, pull, drag it in deals.
Sell it to the blind, because we know the blind need cars for some reason. Or you could live a little and take the 4K to Vegas, because you got $500 plus the 34. Take the 4K to Vegas and try to double your money.
Party with John and Glenn.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Ask them how they're doing. See if they need to shoot me a text for another life coach session. How are we doing?
Yeah, time for one or two more.
LCTV, I met somebody that lives in California but sent a picture of a restaurant only in Louisiana and Florida.
Uh-oh.
When asked, she avoids the question, do I toss her? You know what they say, liar, liar, pants on fire. If at first she deceives, it's a tangled web of lies she weaved, or something like that. Dude, once a liar, always a liar. Toss her back, just like a small fish. Just toss her back. I don't mean to relate her to a fish, but it sounds like she's lying. You've asked her, she's not it. Ditch her. Hey, life coach, what are you doing? Hey, life coach, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Stuffing a turkey, you queer? Okay.
So this is the type of stuff.
I apologize. Coach doesn't accept that kind of language.
I apologize, LCTB. I hope this doesn't put or hamper your future visits.
No. And to answer your question, I stuffed your mom's turkey last night. That was the definition of a sick burn. We don't want questions like that. I'm out of here. Come on! Let's go, brother!
Lynch and Taco kick off your workday with a big-ass block of rock.
Every morning at 8 a.m. on